Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, my name is Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as a musician. And in today's video, I'm going to be watching and reacting for the first time to Poland's song for this year's Eurovision Song Contest, Pray by Alicja, who represented Poland a few years ago actually. So I'm excited to hear this one. Stay tuned to the end. I'll score the song out of 10 and give a bit of musical analysis and commentary as per usual. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I make plenty of content just like this, and stay tuned for more reactions to come. I'm doing my final few reactions of the year. So I think without further ado, we'll get straight into this.
Freedom, just freedom.
Very soulful vocals, bit of draw organ. Very good vocal runs here. Great tone, really rich tone. Gospel kind of R&B approach.
Forgive my sins. You told me to pray, so I gotta pray.
Sort of impactful, bringing in a beat now.
Pretty girls rock. I've been on my shit now, it's pretty on time.
Oh, is she rapping now?
My loss. Step down, take 5. Now I'm the boss. I'm my goal.
I feel like this is very different to what she did before at Eurovision. It's a sort of rebrand. It's gone a bit more hip hop now, I'd say. Lots of backing vocals. It's sort of changing vibe all the time, isn't it? Right, I'm just going to pause it here. Yeah, I feel like this is a showcase of her vocals sort of from the moment it starts. And although I'm a bit confused as to what sort of style and genre they're actually trying to anchor towards, I do feel like the vocal quality is really good, that I can kind of look past it. But there is a little bit of confusion here, I think, as to what it wants to be. And it is being performed well. I just think it takes you off guard a little bit, and then you have to sort of resettle in what it's trying to be and kind of get on board with the new sound and how it's moving from verse to chorus to whatever it is. Like the structure's not very clear at the moment, but that's quite exciting at the same time. So I want to see how it progresses. But yeah, she's got an amazing voice. Her live vocals control this sort of vocal run ability with the R&B style is really strong. I think her range is great. Her low notes especially are really well supported, and I quite liked how her low notes actually was the lead vocal in there, and then there was some backing vocals on top, but she still carried through, but just subtly. So yeah, really good so far. I want to see how it sort of all comes together as a whole package and then kind of make a final conclusion. So let's keep going.
Where the sky ends, paving my own ways with one important phrase, pray.
This seems like the chorus, I think, here. In terms of instrumentation, it's really just a drum and a bass and a bit of vocals. It's quite stripped back.
You need a sip of holy water. Ooh, don't want no problems with my mother's daughter. Scared, now I guess I'm taking over.
Very sassy, very punchy.
Recovery ain't nothing new. Front page of your news, there ain't nothing you can do.
Very crisp production on the drums, actually. Drums are sounding great in this. I don't think the choreography works though in this. It's almost too fast moving, and it's distracting from her a bit. Wow. Wow, that was great. The ending was very sort of like a demonstration of vocal agility and sort of pushing to the higher notes. I think she slightly fell off the run at the top where it kind of didn't feel as slick as it was kind of at the start of the song, but I could see what they were going for and it sounded good. So yeah, I'm just a little bit confused because actually vocals were fantastic. I think her voice actually really suits that sound. I actually prefer this to what they did a couple of years ago, and I think she's definitely had a journey in her identity and her sort of branding a little bit, which is cool. And yeah, I think I was very impressed with the experimentation. It was a little kind of left field sometimes, and I wasn't expecting it to change too much, but they did have a particular chorus, the sort of pray bit, that came back a few times, and I think that sort of rounded off the song and gave it a bit more of a purpose and a sort of broad strength to it, so that was good to hear. But yeah, I do think the choreography didn't work, and I don't think that I think it takes away from the performance and it distracts. And it was too fast paced. I think that song was quite slow and steady and quite robust in terms of what it was doing, and then the choreography was a bit frantic, so I think it didn't quite match the energy of each other. But she was great, and I'm really excited to see how that one does, because theoretically the jury should score that quite high in terms of vocals, but I'm not sure how they'd feel about the structure or the sort of hip hop feel to it. I think historically they've turned their nose up at things like that, so we'll see how it goes. Score out of 10, I'm going to give that a 7.5 out of 10. Vocals were excellent, but I just wasn't quite following the journey of it, and I do think there were some things that came in a bit too left field and didn't establish itself too well. But yeah, that should hopefully do quite well. I'd like to see that be praised because it's good and it felt quite raw and it felt very kind of well performed. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I'm intrigued to see what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know down below, and stay tuned for more reactions to come. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I hope you guys have a very good rest of your day. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.